I love that shit.
I don't like torture.
I
That's
have
what
the
it is. I
same,
don't like torture.
I
I
remember.
love that
I
shit.
have the same opinion about this that I do about Hello Kitty head.
Hello
Oh,
Kitty.
He's
okay.
asking for it, bro. If he didn't, if he should just paid his $300.
Man, that's a steep price.
That
What
is
you eating over there,
insane.
Leonard?
Banana pudding.
Wow.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm
Bug
talking
bag.
about. Hell yeah. That's
Just some crew. If only we had Eddie Upside Down again. Eddie Upside Down.
that
Leonard
was even
Eaton.
better, quite honestly. So we're
Oh, I
getting
mean,
started. I don't know if you
I
guys
could
can hear the
probably-
music, but that means we're
Nah,
getting started.
you giving Roddy the full face on his show. We get like half. Your
Yeah,
head.
yeah. And he's eating. This is really great. I think it fits the vibe for
Wow,
sure.
Leonard, you giving Roddy that premium content. That's not right.
And
I
we're
mean, listen. It's one thing when your boss, you gotta work for your boss. When your boss recommends you to someone, you gotta do even better. You know?
Impress. Yes, to impress.
yeah. He's
I
gonna
appreciate that, Leonard.
he's gonna turn into like a routine guest for sure.
Appreciate that, Leonard. Thank you.
Leonard-
You look good.
Leonard's pretty cool. That's why we kept the vibe going. We were doing your show a couple nights ago. Last year, we were doing your show last year.
Yeah, we did the show last year.
Get it, guys?
That's
'Cause
so
it was-
long
Bad
ago,
joke,
man.
everybody. Yeah, you
This
get
is
that.
fucking
You get
funny.
it.
How-
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I demand. I will not go on the show next year if my guys can't come with me. So this was my demand.
So here they are.
I had to bring my crew.
We got
Thank God.
Griddy,
'cause then
we
it
got
would have been
EJ.
peer pressuring me to watch that stupid video. No, come on, do it, man. Come on, do it.
that
You
video
gotta
was
watch it.
great. I think it was a great way to start the new year. 2025 is the year of the gore.
No.
And it was sent to me by someone else from your crew, from Mitzi. She was able to finally hook it up with the Funky Town video that I've been searching for ages. And we
Another
finally
freak.
watched it. What did you guys think of that video? I think I might play some part of that reaction right about here.
Does she have
Mitzi's coming in clutch. Like a half hour before this, I hit her up asked her if she had the Funky Town video, and she said yes.
She sent it to you?
Just right now.
Leonard, Roddy made me send you a very, very interesting gore video.
Oh, he doesn't have hands.
What
Yeah, they chopped his hands off, dude. They chopped his hands off, chopped his face off. It's crazy.
Oh, that's what he sent me?
Yeah, he made me send it to you, so y'all can watch that. I'll just be sitting here like a good boy. Well, no, not like a good boy. Not like a good boy.
What the
Not like
A
fuck?
good boy.
What did you send me, bro? I don't want to see this.
You don't like gore videos?
I used to watch gore, but I didn't really like it.
Well, Roddy made me send this to you. I didn't want to send that to you. Yo,
crazy.
Leonard's a freak, dude.
What the fuck are they doing to him right now, bro?
Fucking him up.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, what's happening?
Oh,
I mean, that's what you get when you owe the cartel $300.
Oh,
$300? Face getting ripped off?
I don't know why. Yeah.
And why do they have why do they have Guns N' Roses in the background?
word.
They're just jamming out. They're having a good old time.
Yeah, I got the radio on.
Sweet child of mine. And
What
then they
if
slice
niggas
his face off. It's
screaming
great. This is
I love
actually
it.
Oh,
This
now
is
you like
peak
it. Now you're like,
content.
oh, why would you send me this? What the hell? Now you're like, oh, I love
and it's just so
What the hell?
funny. It's just funny that they're just jamming. There
That
are
is
people
not
just
funny.
jamming out.
That is
Well,
not
this is
what's
happening.
wrong with y'all.
What'd you guys think of that video? It was fucking cool, huh?
It's fucked up, bro.
That shit was crazy. But I fuck with it.
I've seen gore. I've never seen something like that before. I must have been watching Gore Light.
Why don't you describe what it is, Roddy, for those uninitiated?
Well, it's a video of a dude who owed the cartel $300, so they chopped his hands off. I didn't know they chopped his hands off until I watched it right now, and he didn't have hands. And they're slicing his face off, and you can see him still moving his mouth. And then they take this big machete and they're slicing into his throat. And they're just slicing, layers and layers off of his face. All the meanwhile, the great hits "Funky Town" by Lips, and then we got "Sweet Child of Mine" in the background also. So it's a great soundtrack. EJ really liked the soundtrack.
I do like the soundtrack.
That you didn't like the
It
video for that.
improves the vibes tremendously.
Yeah.
No.
And I
No.
think you can really tell that Leonard is like like a connoisseur of gore because he watched it and he still ate right after.
He's eating with a smile on. And while you were watching, I mean, he was lovely. He's like, oh, man, this is great.
It was really great.
Yeah, hungry.
Giggling and cackling.
It made him hungry.
It made him hungry. I'm surprised he didn't pull out some spaghetti or something, something red.
Some red meat. Pull out a burger.
Oh, I got some. Hold on. I got you.
Oh, no. I'm
I
glad.
think the moral of the story is pay your debts.
Yeah, I actually don't know how much he owed or what that was
Hey,
about.
just
But,
if you live in Mexico, you live
but
in America, you'll be all right.
I don't know about that.
Or wherever the head
That
story
doesn't
is
happen
from.
in America.
You don't think so?
I don't know if you get chopped up like that
I don't know. I think you might.
by some criminal organization.
Yeah, or by like the
No,
government.
Get turned into
probably by some
fucking
freak that
dead.
like
You
watch
think
Jack
Capital One comes over? Capital One comes over and chops your face off?
Leonard's got the dude all ground up. Look at that.
Oh my god! You guys are
Turned into
freaks.
something like
No, I think IRS does that to you when you don't pay your taxes.
Yeah. They find you and
What's
they just slice you open, slice you apart.
They put you on watchpeopledie.tv. As soon as I saw the link, as soon as I saw the URL, I'm not even clicking on this.
WatchPeopleDie.tv. It's a great website.
Were you onto that site already? Did you
I
know about
wasn't
that?
actually. No.
Oh,
Thank God
perusing.
for Mitzi.
You and Leonard are gonna be perusing that all night tonight.
Hell yeah, sleep. I'll finally get a good night's sleep.
Oh, God. Leonard's neighbors are gonna hear all the screaming and hollering tonight. Ah.
But you
Where
didn't
the-
watch it. Why didn't you watch it? Besides the fact that
You fucking pussy.
Besides the fact that you're.
I don't like torture. I don't like torture in movies. I don't want to see it in real life. What the hell?
Oh.
It wasn't torture. His hands were already off. You know,
That's
you,
torture. You can't
Yeah,
even
that
grab
makes it less.
it was like walking into a movie like late. You know, like it was already.
Yeah.
started before
You're
the
right.
camera.
Like I don't know if I could stand to watch them chop his hands off.
Oh, the hands were already off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like he was already
wow.
kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
like
like,
it didn't
what do you
start from the beginning.
What do you think we are? Some sort of animal?
How dare
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, how could I think that? How could I even
We
believe
watched the censored
Watch the
version.
guy's
Clearly.
face get cut off. I don't want to see that. What the hell?
Well, it's also off by the time you get there. I mean, they're still
Yeah, it's
slicing
already-
at it, but it's
they're
so
just you know.
I thought the video shows all that.
at least what we saw right now was like the rated R, I guess, because
It's like the cleanup work after, like
Yeah.
you know, when you go to the barber and they fix up your beard, they were just trimming them up a little bit. That's all.
Oh,
The
well, you gotta
fuck-
tell Mitzi to send you the extended cut. That's
the
not-
fucked up thing is that he's still moving his mouth and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and
was
then
the
he started
crazy
poking
part.
them with the knife.
Yeah, and he's
That's
flailing
why I
his
was like,
arms.
why are they doing this? to
His
him,
arms
man?
around with no wrists, with no hands, just his little wrist moving around. It's pretty
How
gnarly.
how is he supposed to pay off his debts if he has no hands to go work with?
Well, he can't
He'll get-
now.
Go
Well,
get
he
his-
has no face either, so I don't know how. that's
probably go
gonna-
show the video to his family and say, "Okay, you're next in line. You got to pay it, or else this will happen." To
How do you know that? Are you some sort of criminal? None of us could figure
I'm
out.
not saying I know. I'm just saying that was the logical move.
It
No?
doesn't make sense to us. It
I
makes
mean,
sense
maybe
to you.
if you're a criminal, it's a little more.
That's,
the
I'm
most
the guy
logical.
that sends people to get killed. I don't watch it. I just call the shots, as you see on my show.
Are you
I send the guys to eat the peppers. I'm not the one that eats the peppers on my show.
are you pro crime though?
Am I pro crime?
Yeah.
Depends on the crime. I'm not gonna say go out and rape somebody.
Well, yeah,
you
but
know, if
like
you gotta-
cutting someone's face off in their hands.
yeah, I mean, if they do something that's worthy of that, like if they do something against you of equal gravity, like
If
they
I
harm
told you
someone,
this guy raped the dude's like little daughter,
oh yeah, you gotta
would
torture
you
them,
watch
yeah.
it then?
I don't know if I'd be able. I mean, maybe I'd watch it then.
Well, that's what happened. I just barely found the information on it.
Yeah, you really, yeah, okay.
I'm reading the
We just
information on it
found
right
out
now.
the backstory.
You just hit the triple dots and expanded
Yeah,
the
and
body.
it gave me the info. It says that
Nah,
he raped
nah,
the
you're
good
not
guy's
getting me,
daughter.
pal. I'm not gullible anymore. I fell for that one time.
You did?
The old rest of the bio trick. I'm not falling for that one again. Not again, buddy.
Oh man. Well, we'll move along from that though. I think that
Dude, my stomach is turning right now just hearing about it.
we'll
This
go into
is-
more pleasant topics. We'll talk about New Year's. How was your guys' New Year's Eve?
It was great.
What'd you do,
I
Leonard?
can't complain.
What did you do, Leonard?
I drink sparkling cider
Oh,
Oh yeah,
and
fancy.
hanged out with my friends online.
On that website that you're on,
Yeah.
that you're all being investigated on.
What?
Yeah, your cult, you mean?
Yeah,
Not
you're in
the
your
cult.
cult online.
You're in a cult, Leonard?
No.
He's in a kingdom, is what they call it, right?
I mean, when he described it, it's how you would describe a cult.
Well, okay, yeah. Describe it to Roddy. What do you guys do?
So pretty much we just like hang out. It's like it's a hangout app. We're in Central. Like we just go out there.
But nobody has
we hang out, but we have to dress the same, say the same stuff. We can't see our families, and we have to abide by
No,
rules and
none of that.
regulations.
And nobody actually has a real name. It's all like weird street names. Like it's either a gang or a culture.
You know what they
involved in it.
say, right? You know what they say. Like one of the first things to do to brainwash somebody is change their name. You
Yeah.
take them away from their own identity. Did you guys know that?
Yeah,
We all
that's a
know
big part of
each other's
cultism.
real names.
What's the name you go by there?
Moonlight.
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 Moonlight?
Yeah.
Why you acting like you didn't hear it yesterday, Ed? You wasn't talking shit last night when
And
he.
what's the name? And what's the name of this group?
TL or Trash Lives.
Where'd you find these people?
Live Me.
Oh.
Live meet. Pretty cool. So you guys watched the ball drop together?
Yeah.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Hey, you guys are from New York. Have you ever gone to watch the ball in Times Square?
Fuck
Hell
that.
no.
You retarded.
Why the hell would I do? You know, it's funny you say that. I was just watching a clip on IG of a news reporter looking around for people that were native New Yorkers.
I was just
at
gonna
the
say
ball
that.
drop,
I've
and
always
nobody.
assumed that those droves of people, there's nobody from New York there.
I ain't wearing no
Listen,
diapers, standing
as
in no
a-
crowd to watch Carson Daly with a freaking ball drop. All that. I'm not watching all that.
The
That's
As a real
diapers.
New Yorker, we watch it from our TVs in our house.
right.
I've been over there for the tree lighting, and that has way less people, and even that was too much.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, we went there
So-
for school.
So after that, after the tree lighting, I was like, New Year's is a wrap. I'm not going.
Big no on that
Eddie,
one.
you were there for when we went to go see the Rockefeller Center, the tree at Rockefeller with the school, weren't you?
Probably, but I'm also talking about like I went with my family, but I
Uh,
probably also went with the school. But
Speaking
yeah,
of school-
no actual New Yorkers go there, and if
Yeah.
they do, they're all the way in the back because no
Kinda
New Yorker's
figured.
gonna stand there for like 7 hours.
No New Yorkers wearing a diaper then. There.
No.
Speaking of school, let me interject here with a little more gore for you, Leonard. Were you on that trip where the teacher ran over that cat's head and then peeled the cat's face off of the floor outside of?
no.
You weren't in there? I wasn't there for that, but I think Dre.
I
told
think
me
you're
about that.
making this up, bro. Because
No,
everybody you
Dre
ask,
told me. I think it's Dre.
you
Dre
think
told
it's
me
right.
about
You don't even know. You don't even know.
It had to be Dre. He said that Miss Mary Beth ran over a cat's head outside of the school and then went to go check on it, and it was like its face was like stuck to the ground, like she peeled its face off of the
Oh
floor.
man.
You weren't there for that, Leonard?
Hell no.
All right, we'll move on. I'm gonna confirm that later. I thought you were there for that.
Are you guys like that? It's funny you should bring that up too, though, because when it comes to gore videos, I can watch 100 dudes get their face ripped off, but I don't want to watch animals get killed.
Oh no! I'm not watching that.
You
I'm
know?
not watching.
Like I'm not like too much of a pussy. Like if it's like if they're making hamburger and they're killing the cows, like the bolt gun on the sheep and that kind of stuff, that doesn't bother. It's not something I'm going to seek out, but it's not going to bother me if I see it. But
Yeah.
like torture videos on animals, that's something I would be like I'm completely against. It's
You're not
fucked
looking
up.
for the big people stomping their to death or anything like that. Are you sure?
You just went robot again. I have no idea what you said.
Yeah. You don't watch the dog get down to
I
that.
said, are you sure you don't watch the people stepping on hamsters and mice and shit?
Yeah, see,
What
I
kind
can't
of
do
shit
that
are you watching, bro?
I mean, you're talking about animal abuse. Like that's like what they do, right?
That's
Like
what
they,
you be
like,
watching?
well, no, but that's what people do. They abuse the
Oh,
little
how
animals.
do you know? I never thought of that. I never thought of stepping on a gerbil before.
You guys ever kill a small animal?
No,
No.
that's what makes you a serial killer, bro.
You ever kill have you ever caught like a mouse in a mousetrap though? I mean, I don't think that
No.
counts, but I'm just saying.
No, I mean we have in I wasn't the one that caught. We had a mice problem a long time ago, but I personally never disposed of a mouse.
I've
I
disposed
feel
of a
like
few
there's
mice.
a big difference between pulling a mouse out of a mouse trap and stomping on it.
And stomping on it, yeah. I've killed 2 bats, and apparently that's illegal. I found out way later that it's illegal to
Really?
kill bats.
How did you kill them? Are you able to say?
Just with a shovel at work, because they'll show up in the pallets and they gross me the fuck out.
Did you hit them
And-
like out of the air, like doof, like that?
No, I like it was moving, and it was crawling around on the side of a pallet, and so I just hit it with the shovel, cut it in half.
Why is that illegal? Didn't they quote unquote start COVID?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I think they're well, yeah, that's if you eat them though. which is lies because I ate it
They're
right after
dirty,
and I'm
though.
fine. I'm
They mad
perfectly
dirty.
fine.
Why is it illegal to kill a bat? Do they bring something to the ecosystem? Like, are
Yeah,
they
I think
valuable?
that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they keep the mosquitoes in
I was gonna
check,
say they
man.
eat all the mosquitoes up and
Oh,
shit.
okay, okay,
Why do you
okay.
think? Why do you think Dre's
I
baby
wasn't
is
downplaying him. I just
euthanized?
didn't know. I didn't know. I was curious. Okay.
And I killed
I'm
one at
glad you-
work, and then I killed one here at my house because it came in through the fucking chimney, flying around the house at midnight. And I was
Like
able
an
Oh,
to.
well, I mean, nobody cares about you killing an intruder in your house. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's an intruder at that point. It's an intruder.
you know, I mean, you heard what that cop said in Florida. If they're breaking in your house, shoot them. Save us the trouble.
Well,
You heard
Roddy,
him.
you live in a Republican state, so you're fine.
Yeah.
You don't live in like California or New York or something like
Yeah.
that.
It's super red around here, which
Yeah,
is.
you'll be good. They'll let you kill people in
Bet
it.
it is. All them
No,
gore
that's the thing, though.
videos.
I think they're okay if like I kill a black guy here, but I don't think I.
but a
But
bat
I
is
don't think
going
I
too
can kill a
far.
bat. Like they'll flip out if I kill a bat. Yeah, if a Mexican dude kill a black guy, that's fine. But a Mexican dude can't kill a bat. That's fucked up.
I'll be all for it. I'll be fine.
He'll see me in fucking jail and shit. So what'd you do, EJ, for New Year's?
I hung out with my aunt. We didn't really plan on going anywhere. We got drunk. She made watermelon martinis, and we smoked some pot. You know, it was a good time.
Hell yeah, that's all you need, man.
Good.
Good time. What about you,
Ate some,
Thomas? You hung out by
Ate
yourself?
some nice ribeye.
Oh shit, yeah. That's why I was gonna ask you, Thomas, what you ate, because you do a lot of these holidays by yourself, but you always make some bomb ass food for yourself too. So
Wait, Eddie, did you eat your ribeye well?
Medium.
What a freak. I actually did not have anything delectable. I went to church this year, and they had chicken wings. That was basic because they had this thing called chicken riggies, which always pissed me off because it's basically penny vodka with peppers in it, and they, in Utica they act like they invented something with that. They just took vodka and made it bad. So I chose not to eat it because they didn't have pizza this year. So I ate chicken wings and I praised the Lord in church. And I ate candy even though I wasn't supposed to because I've been cutting down the sugar. I did have a candy cane and I had some cookies. But we praised the Lord. And then I went home and talked to Eddie for a while. And then I went to bed.
No,
It was not a
You're
not a lot going
You're a
on.
good Christian boy.
you start
That's
shaking
right.
after you ate the sugar.
Did I start shitting? Oh, did I start
Shaking,
shaking? No,
shaking.
not yet. No, I'm not Leonard over here. My man Leonard. Look,
No.
he's shaking right now.
Yeah, why are
Look,
you
it's
shaking,
Andy
Leonard?
banana, banana
That
pudding.
banana pudding fucked you up, Leonard?
Yo, my man,
Oh
shaking.
my
Why
gosh.
do you say that?
Oh, he's playing with a fidget
Oh, you're
spinner.
playing with your fidget spinner. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Every time I get one of those, I break them. I can't
Really?
even have those.
How do you
It
break
is
a
broken.
fidget spinner?
Because I do the one
Oh.
finger one, and then it flies off and
Oh.
hits the wall or hits the fucking floor. I end up breaking them.
You know what? I
you're right.
rediscovered the love of this. I was reaching for these fucking things. I have to turn off my fucking these little clacking balls.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Would you get that for Christmas in your stocking?
No, I threw my daughter her birthday party. Her birthday's right before Christmas.
Oh.
And I got a bunch of these for her little gift bags for her guests, and there was a bunch left over. And like that's like the original fidget spinner shit. I've been sitting here in my room just clacking those all night.
I like the one where it was kind of like a yo-yo, but it was all like made of rubber, and then you could squeeze it, and then like this solution was inside of it, and then it kind of came
A
out.
yo-yo ball.
It was kind of like a yo. It's all made of rubber though, and then
Yeah, a
inside
yo-yo ball. Look
is
it
like
up.
I don't know if it's called a yo-yo ball, but
I'm
that's the
telling
one
you, that's what it's
that's
called.
the one you squeeze though, right? And it has that stuff.
Yes, it's all
Yeah,
rubber and it's got some goofy fucking
I like
liquid.
It has goo inside
Sometimes
of
they got like
it.
a light up ball inside.
Yeah. Those I like that a lot when I was a kid. I should buy one of those. Those are cool.
I like those magnetic yo-yos where it's that little wire thing and the little spinny thing that just goes up and down on it. You ever see those?
I don't think I've seen.
Those are pretty
Is that
cool.
for people that can't yo-yo?
Oh no, I can yo-yo and I still like it. I'm a yo-yo master, motherfucker. I'm a fucking badass.
Really, you got to do a video. You got to show us your yo-yo skill.
You and Clay should link up and do like a yo-yo video.
Yo-yo guy.
Is he a big
He's a
yo-yo guy?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got yo-yos for Christmas. Can you do like two at a time? Like.
Oh, I don't see. Yeah, maybe I'm not a yo-yo master, but I do know a few tricks with one yo-yo at a time.
Okay, you got to show us. You should insert video.
And walk the dog. I can fucking throw it.
Oh, that's a cool one.
You know,
That's a cool one.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Eddie's
No-
a pogo stick master.
Really?
He Everybody,
I mean, I don't know if I'm a master. Like, I can't really do
everybody else
tricks.
was busting their ass when you brought it in, and you were like,
You can't really
boing,
say I'm a
boing.
master because everybody else couldn't get one jump. I mean,
How many
You
could you
remember
get? Like, could you use it as a means of transportation?
oh yeah, no, I can get around with it. Yeah, yeah.
All right, all right. So boom, you're a master. Boom.
I'm not a master. I'm not like one of these people doing like backflips and shit with it. Like, have you seen those? Those are sick, bro. People are like doing
That's
flips with
great.
them. It's
That's
insane.
great.
I think you're still a master if you can get around. Because like I feel like I've mastered walking in my life, but I can't do like
Yeah.
backflips and
He
shit.
doesn't do a front flip when he walks.
Yeah, I don't cartwheel down to the
Master
store or
walking.
anything. Yeah.
He hasn't hit that other level, but he's still a master.
Yeah.
I always wanted to try a unicycle. I always wanted to try that.
Mm.
That's fun.
I tried it when I was a kid. I had a friend who'd unicycle around. He'd like, hey, come to the house, and he'd show up on his unicycle. And so
Really?
we would
Now,
go-
how did that work with the ladies for him?
fuck, dude, he was up his dick and pussy.
Really?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say. I thought you. I was about to say they like the unicycles out there. What'd you say, Eddie?
There's another benefit. You know, it's gonna rob you for your
Oh, we got Eddie. Should have got.
You know what I mean?
What?
Eddie should. New Year's getting a new phone.
He's getting a new phone.
Yeah, get out
So
iPhone.
pretty much what I said was no one's gonna rob you for your unicycle. It's not a bike. It's not a scooter or something like that. Like you could probably leave that shit outside and no one would take it.
Yeah, like even if they try to
'Cause
take
who
it.
can ride it? No
Well,
one else can ride
Well,
it.
they're not gonna ride it away, but they can still take it, I guess. But
They'll probably take it
Who's
for the
gonna buy
wheel.
it though? How are you gonna sell it when no one can ride it?
They'll probably take it for the wheel. They use the wheel for something.
yeah,
For their bike.
for their bike.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen it before where people will just get their wheels taken, right? Like they'll leave your bike on the chain, but they'll
Yeah,
just take
you
the
come back and
wheels.
it's just your frame on the.
Yeah,
fucking-
just the bike frame.
Oh man, there was like some kind of like bullshit going on like that around
Let's go,
my
let's go.
community.
They had
'Cause,
that in your neighborhood.
yeah, people there's like a bike rack near the
no.
pool. And I guess somebody called, they were like, hey man, like I see somebody fucking with the bikes over there. So they pull up the camera and like he's got like wrenches and shit. So like security pulls up on him and he's like, no, I'm trying to fix them, bro. these are fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
I'm
fix
doing a
them.
virtuous thing. I'm fixing everybody's bike.
I'll fix them for
what
the
a nice guy.
neighborhood. And he's like, yeah, sure, buddy. You live around here? Yeah, I live there. He's like, well, go home, take your tools with you, leave these bikes alone.
Oh, they should have put him in the back of the car for that. Get out of here.
Well, they're not cops. They were just security, like
Oh,
for the community.
I
Like,
think
I
that's
don't
me
think
that's
drive
lagging.
around.
okay. Would you say that, Leonard?
Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I can't hear Eddie.
Oh, you can't hear Eddie.
We
No.
could hear him with that. We couldn't hear him for a minute there. He was doing his robot thing.
Sorry.
I need to get a new phone also. Actually, I have my iPhone 6 is starting to give out. Like it doesn't charge well and
Six?
shit. Yep.
Damn, bro, you're behind.
But it's an iPhone at least. I can still game
At
pitch.
least,
it.
at least you're an iPhone
No,
guy.
my aunt, bro. My aunt had the 6, and then she went from the 6 to the 16. Is that
Yeah.
what you're gonna do?
It's good. I something like that. Yeah, it's a big jump. The thing
Uh,
is, the 6 has been a badass until recently. Now it's just not charging right.
Ooh, that's the
So-
worst.
And then
Well, to be fair, Roddy, my phone's working a lot better for your show.
then it was
I
for
don't
Tom's.
know about
I
that.
haven't crashed out. Listen, I haven't crashed out yet. I haven't had
That's
to
true.
reconnect 3 different times yet.
That's true. He hasn't disappeared yet.
No, but we still got the
Yeah.
rope a few times.
I feel like
Yeah, I had to fix
last
my
year I could have.
Wi-Fi.
What's that, Leonard?
I had to fix my Wi-Fi. Y'all were.
Oh.
Can you hear
Okay.
us
So
now?
we weren't coming in clear to you.
Yeah, y'all were. I see all y'all boxes moving, but no voices. I was like, oh, yeah,
Oh,
my
well, we're
Wi-Fi
good
had
now.
no more. Yeah, y'all good now.
Technology,
Okay.
wild like that. See, I could have gotten a phone last year, but instead I got this new computer. But now I think this year it'll be a new phone.
that's a
That's-
good trade. I'd rather do the computer too. That's a
Yeah.
good trade.
Yeah, I've been using it a lot for a lot of different things.
You're a
So.
professional podcaster. So
Yeah,
gotta
you
get the
need
computer, you gotta
top of
edit.
the line shit. Hell yeah, yeah. Because my old one, I was taking forever to edit videos and shit. It was annoying.
No. I'd rather deal with an old phone than an old computer for sure.
Yep. Now, hey, so when you were asking Eddie about his about if he got it well done or medium rare, what do you like? You like it all rare and bloody and shit?
I do it rare or medium rare.
All funky town type of shit.
Yeah, exactly. that face meat, that fresh face meat. Right off the bone, fresh. Still mooing. Not, I don't like it still mooing, but yeah, you got to get rare or medium rare.
Oh, that guy was still mooing, all right, pal.
I don't want to know.
How do you
But
like
it-
your steak? Your meat, Leonard.
Oh,
Uh,
God, come
medium,
on. Come on.
medium,
Besides oiled up.
What'd you say, Lynn?
medium well.
Exactly.
No, he said medium
Yeah.
well though. So that's you start getting that toasty roasty.
Well, I mean, that's why I said it's obvious because, his demographic usually likes it a little more cooked, right?
that
Leonard?
right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, food truck.
So I didn't know. There's a lot of these stereotypes I don't know because there's not a whole lot of black people here.
Yeah.
Like I didn't grow up with a lot
Hi,
of.
Black Jamaican right here. Nice to meet you.
There's not a lot of you, he said.
Like that shit scorched, man.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh. Medium well. Ooh.
So, hey, I was gonna ask you, Tom. I've been meaning to ask you this, and I just thought about it right now, so I might as well just ask you now. Are you ever gonna like get back to making music and shit or not?
Yeah, I do a little bit. Like I'll write stuff, but I haven't recorded anything, and most of it is because I'm so far away from my studio in the Bronx that I've never recorded myself, and I really don't like doing that. I'd rather have my engineer because I had one guy that I worked with. He knew me well. He knew what to do. He was a master, and I just got in the booth, did my thing, and then I told him how I wanted things to sound. So I don't have the 15 years or whatever, 20 years of experience he has to make things sound good. So what I probably could do is just record things on my own and then send it to him.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten to the point where I even know how to do that. So
Yeah.
I do write stuff though. I just haven't recorded
I
it.
forgot you made music.
I still make music
Are you
technically.
not willing? Are you not willing to find someone closer to you and wherever the fuck you live?
It's like it's like getting out of a marriage. Like it's like it's that
You
deep.
don't want to betray his
Do you
trust.
think
huh?
he
No,
would
I'm
he
not
feel like
betraying
you
his trust.
cheated on him? Yeah, it was just like
No,
cheating
it's
on
not
your
betraying
barber
his
kind of
trust. I
thing.
gotta find somebody that I gel with that well. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I haven't even tried though.
Because that shit was
tried.
good. The shit I've listened that you've done is really good. It's just I wish it was on Spotify so it could like go into the rotation. But like
Thank you, man.
what I
Thank you.
have heard
appreciate
is
that.
really good. So I'm like, man, this dude needs to make music again.
Thank you, man. You know what? People do tell me that, and I always am very grateful for that because it gets lost in the shuffle with doing the show. The show takes a lot of my time, takes a lot of my mental energy, so I forget. But whenever I get back to writing, it's a lot of fun. I still have a lot of fun every time I get down to write. I have my rituals, I have my things that I do, and I always have a good time. So whenever I'm reminded to go write, I always have a good time that night.
Hell
Like
yeah.
I was reminded the other day from my friend, and I wrote for like 2 days, and then I just forget. You know what I mean? Because the podcast takes precedent over everything right now. But I do hope for one day to get back into it, like really into the swing of it, and record and get stuff done. That was my first love.
That's exactly how I am with as far as podcasting versus music goes. Because about like probably it wasn't like a New Year's resolution, but it was one of those like this year, dude, I want to get back to like maybe gig somewhere, maybe do something. And I didn't because like I started going to shows and stuff, but it always turned into I met all these musicians, different rappers, different bands, and they all ended up coming on the show. So it's like the podcast was always kind of top priority.
And also the podcast is more. It's more. I don't want to say instant gratification, but it moves quicker. So I get the feedback quicker. I put things out every week. So like with the music, it might take a couple months for me to get stuff out. It's not as like quick in terms of the output. So I like the podcast more because everything comes to fruition quicker. So it's more fun for me. Like when I'm writing stuff, I might spend months and months working on something. Nobody really hears it.
Yeah.
So I like the podcast because every week something new comes out. Everybody, you get the feedback. You're making people happy at a quicker rate.
You can really and you can really have that big backlog really quick. It's like
yeah, exactly.
That's what I like because right now I've had a little influx of people that have started following the show, and it's like, well, we already have like some like 50 episodes that you can go back and listen to. So
yeah, and we got like two. We're at 220.
Yeah,
212.
yours is way up there now.
Well,
212, baby.
Hell yeah.
Crazy, but thanks for bringing that up because I do want to.
Do you have any lyrics? Like you have a bar?
Add lyrics. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
He wants you to freestyle on the show.
I don't freestyle, but I'll whenever I have something ready, I will premiere it on the show. I will bring it to the show.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I don't have anything that I'm like I want to say it right now.
You're not even like a bar, just a single line. Like, damn,
Nah,
like this is so good.
Just
like,
your most fire ass line that's gonna make us like, whoa.
I wouldn't even remember it. I don't think because I wrote that. I've written stuff so long ago. I could not even remember anything I've written. I know it's good. I know I like it, but I can't remember it. They're all in my notebook somewhere. Because I've never been a freestyle. I never liked that. I've
I
always
like
just
that
been
shit.
like, just write stuff. I'm more of like an entertainer than like an MC. You know what I mean? I always just like the act of writing it and crafting it. I never really enjoyed doing things on the spot. That was never for me.
would
See,
you be someone's? Would you be willing to be someone's ghostwriter?
Oh yeah, I mean that's money. You're talking
Okay.
money. You're talking money. If I could, let me tell you what. If I could make money, if I could get a gig writing for like a pop star or something like that, forget it.
and it's a lot
Forget
less work for you. You don't have the pressure of going up in front of the people and shit.
Oh, I would sit in the studio all day, play the next beat, boom, boom, boom. I mean, that's a job I would love.
Hell yeah.
Nobody
You
talks.
can like branch out further than what you would write for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, well,
Yeah,
I
I can.
wouldn't
Yeah.
on this, but she would kill it, or he would. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I could put myself in the shoes of a woman very, very easily. So I can write for a pop star pretty easily.
Just
I would
watch
totally do that.
watch a couple Hallmark movies to get in the mood.
Get in the mood. It's already in my binary code, baby. Let's go. I'm ready to write. I'm ready to write.
Shit, you ever do? You guys, Leonard, do you ever do anything creative like that, music and shit?
I have music written, but that shit was like what 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that about you.
It's 'cause
I did like a whole album.
What?
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 he never asked.
What?
You owe me a soda, by the way. But what?
I did it. It's on an old computer. I need somebody to go
You
in and
recorded it?
oh, I wrote it.
Oh, I'm about
Bro,
to say we
you
gotta
need
get
to send it to us. You know what? That's the next project. We're gonna get you in the booth.
Hell
we're
yeah.
gonna gotta get your album done before mine.
What kind of songs? Rap songs or what?
I just remade songs, like different songs. I think one was from Lloyd Banks when he did Beaner Beaner Ben Beaner Ben's a belly or some shit like that.
Beamer, not Beaner. Defending
Yeah.
here.
Very racist of you.
I wasn't trying to do
Unless you
it.
were doing Beaner, I don't know. Unless that was your version.
Is that what you changed it to, Leonard?
That's
So
when
you
you
do
got.
like parody
That's when you had
versions,
enough with
right?
that's when you had enough with the immigration crisis. You started writing Beaner, Benz, or Bentley.
I think I think the name of the song is like Toyota, Dodge, or Chevy or some shit like that.
Okay. So you were like kind of doing covers, but in your own way. You were covering songs, but like doing it, you were your own twist.
Yeah, I also did Drake's song with Aston Music. I called it Dodge Music, I think.
I would listen to you over Drake any day.
Yeah, hell yeah, me too.
I think you'd be like a good R&B type of
That's
artist.
what I thought he was gonna.
I was
He was
gonna,
like,
yeah, like
yeah.
I did Jamie Foxx,
real soulful shit.
Falling on, I think it was ah Falling in Love, some shit like that.
Oh, keep singing it. Keep singing it. Go ahead. Go ahead. I was feeling that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
Me too.
bumping.
Same.
Ah, oh, your type, something like that.
I do like that. That's a good song. That's
We
a
need
good
to
song.
get him in the studio.
We
We need to
really
record
do.
that one right there. I gotta hear that.
That's the
In
fuck.
full.
That's like a fuck song, you know. You're a fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you played for the prostitute. Did you sing her that?
No, 'cause I don't even remember the whole. I don't remember my own lyrics. I
Uh,
used to have them on Facebook and Facebook Notes, but they took that down, and I never knew that.
oh, they have
Oh, that's
Facebook notes? I've
right.
never heard
I
them.
forgot about Facebook notes. I used to have a lot of notes on there, just random
Yeah.
thoughts that I would write down.
And
There's
now
no way
Mark
to.
Zuckerberg read it all, and now he's using it
He
for
stole
AI.
all your ideas, guys.
Yeah,
He's
that
using it to train
motherfucker.
AI.
That motherfucker. That motherfucker. Now let's talk about that, Leonard. That is something I wanted to, everybody that's listening to this. If you guys don't know, these guys are from Griddy Knows Best. Incredible podcast that does incredible things for people in
Right.
need. Leonard, can you talk about a little bit what Griddy Knows Best did for you last year?
They got me a high press hooker and a pack of blow. No, I'm just kidding about the pack of blow.
Half of that was true.
I was like,
They
whoa,
got
I
me
didn't know about the blow. Holy fuck.
I mean, if
nah,
you wanted it, we could have had it. We could
You
have had
know, as
good.
somebody that's been on the show, I've never been offered blow before. That's not right.
I've never been offered a hooker.
you guys weren't virgins.
I'm a
They got
virgin. I'm a
me.
virgin when it
I,
comes to blow.
I'm a virgin.
Yeah, I sounds like some addicts. um, they got me a high price hooker in Vegas with SEAL Team 6
That's right.
and in an undisclosed location.
Very slick and undercover. And that came about because that you did you know all along that he was a virgin, Gritty, or was that something you
Never,
discovered?
never. We were all hanging out on some kind of call at Crow's
Yep.
house, and I was at Crow's house, and he was on the call. And it just—I think I asked him, "How did I find out you were a virgin? Why did that come
No,
up?"
this is back when we had the meetings with the reunion meetings with Glenn, and Glenn said something, and I was like, I'm still a virgin.
Oh, and I heard that, and I was like, I was like, what? So then my brain worked incredibly quick, and I'm like, wait, 6 hour special, beep, 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 3 months from now. Hey, Leonard, how
Calculate.
about we buy you a high class sex worker and have you lose your virginity? You talk about on the 6 hour special, and that's exactly what happened.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and
And
I
then I
got
went into straight. Sorry to cut you off, right? But then I went into straight like crowdfunding mode. And I think I called you first, and I was like, "Hey, this is the idea. Do you want to donate?" And I called a bunch of other anonymous donators, and everybody, bro, was like, "Absolutely, let me know. Sign me up." Everybody was excited to donate to that, and we got enough money to get him his sex worker. One of the other members of SEAL Team 6, I believe, indulged, and they got Burger King or Wendy's.
oh,
Taco
fuck.
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, even better.
Look at that. So we got a good amount of money saved up.
Damn, even people behind the scenes is getting laid. Fuck, dude.
Now, see, the thing is, like when you donate something like that, it's just, I think at least you know what it's going to, because when you put your spare change in the bucket at Christmas, for what is that, the Salvation Army, you don't know.
St. Jude.
You don't know exactly. Like you hope it's going to something good, but you don't know for sure. But with this, like you knew for sure what your money was going to. It was a really
Right.
worthy cause. And I think, I mean, like if anything you've done or are going to do in your life, Gritty, I think you're going to heaven because of this.
With a bottle of baby oil.
I hope so, dude. I really hope so because that was honestly one of my biggest accomplishments, my biggest achievements. And I mean, I forgot it even happened last year when I was getting ready to like write down all the stuff for the New Year's special, whatever that we're working on. I was like, damn, like that was this year. That was like I couldn't believe that. It just felt like it was so long ago already. But it's one of the proudest moments of the show, one of the proudest moments of my life. And I felt like a president. I felt like Obama when he was directing SEAL Team 6 to go kill Osama bin Laden because like I wake up that day and I'm just like, kind of directing traffic on the phone, kind of telling how it's going to go, but really I had the leader of SEAL Team 6 on the ground telling everybody else how things going to go. So I'm just hearing it from, the situation room in the White House. And then there's a point where they go, "Okay, sir, we're going to go out. Well, I'll let you know how it goes." And I have like an hour of time where I don't know what's going on. And then I get a text, the Eagle has landed. And I have that text saved. And that will be the first picture I put up in the Gritty Knows Best offices. The text I got from SEAL Team 6 when Leonard got laid. I felt like Obama. I felt like a president.
You
when that
knew it
happened.
was
It made me feel
accomplished,
so
man.
great.
That is fucking awesome. That is really great. And I mean, I was glad to be a part of that. And so if anybody listening wants to go watch that, the outcome of that, it was on the 6 hour special from last year, from 2024. So go look for that. And it was me, it was Leonard on the screen, it was Gritty, and it was Tony, Queen of the Filth, who's been on my show as well. So it was really, it was perfect. I think it was a
It's
perfect
special.
team to talk about.
It was
this
very
shit. It was
special
really awesome.
moment that will
I
live
am
forever.
like honored to be, like I feel like I was part of somebody losing their virginity. Like that's,
You were? Literally were.
yeah, that's
It was-
like, what's that?
It was amazing.
It was beautiful, man. And Leonard, how do you feel? How do you feel since then? Did it really? Was it life changing?
It was a ever changing moment.
Did you have you been walking around with more of a strut since then?
A little bit.
Now let me ask
Yeah.
you, since you were you didn't seem like you were pressed about it either. Like you never talked about it. Did you ever think you were gonna lose your virginity, or were you just like whatever? Like I don't even care.
I knew it was gonna happen anytime sooner. Like, well, you know, like I was dealing with my own stuff, so I like losing my virginity wasn't on the top of my uh list of things to do.
Right.
Like it's not like you were against it, but it was. It also wasn't like top priority. You weren't out there trying to get laid.
Yeah,
Shit.
I got like 3 other things on top of my list.
Right.
Hell yeah.
The opportunity. You took the opportunity. You ran with it, and it was magical. It was truly. I mean, your description of everything on the show was perfect. It was just the whole thing was great.
It really was. And I think next year for the 6 hour special, you should get EJ a hooker. And some
Oh, well, he's already lost his virginity, so his is not going to be that magical.
get him like
What
a,
if? All right.
Fucks somebody in the store. He fucks. He's the reason that one of the Starbucks bathrooms got shut down. He brought some girl in there and hanged her out.
Listen.
Okay, let's hear that one.
I was thinking about this, right? As you guys were talking, I was thinking about how I can make this work. We could have Pastor do the thing where like he dumps me in the water and I could come back out as a fresh virgin baby boy
Yeah,
again.
that's a good idea. Wash away his
And then
sins.
I can get the hooker.
Wash away his sins first. So
I'm a
he
man
can
of God,
get
but I
sin
know it
again.
don't work that way. It
This
don't
man
work that
talking
way.
about getting baptized just to have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
could
a
get
hell of a
baptized,
loophole,
I'm a born
EJ.
again virgin, and then that's right. Yeah, Leonard knows. Leonard knows the game.
That's like so. Let's say you like some girl wants to date you, right? But she had like sex with like 100. Let's say Lily Phillips tried to date you, right?
After she
having
fucked those
sex with
100 guys.
101 guys, and she's like, "Well, if I baptize myself, I'm a virgin now. You still gonna go through with it? You're gonna be like, oh, okay."
Yeah, but unlike her, there's no proof or videos of me not being a virgin.
So if there's no proof, you'll go with it. You'll
It's
be
very easy to disprove that for her.
not gonna work that way on my show, pal. Maybe Roddy will do it for you.
Yeah, maybe. There's a lack of hookers, or at least I haven't found them yet anymore.
It's also just not the same vibes as Leonard, you know?
Yeah.
What if we do this for Eddie? What if we get Eddie a date? Like we set Eddie up.
I asked him if he would do it. He was like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to
I don't know, pal.
Maybe you should get him like a male prostitute.
Oh, that could be. We could do your virgin hole.
No.
You're still a virgin there. You're still a virgin in one way.
I want to stay that way. Thank you. I want to stay that way.
Eddie likes to be choked by men, so you know.
My man's doing a callback to a false statement. That's so crazy.
That's not true?
No, I never said that.
Oh, come on. I never had no man choke me. I'll tell you that.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have.
Well, you know what? That'll change in March when you pull up.
Oh, you're gonna try. We'll see.
He's gonna choke you now. He's gonna choke you while he fucks you.
So now you went from liking to get choked by men to liking choking men.
He's gonna choke you and
no, but I'm gonna choke you. That's all.
Whoa.
Are you gonna choke him like while you fuck him?
Not that kind of show. Not that.
No, I don't think that's how it's gonna go.
Oh, okay.
I hope that's not how it's
I thought that's what you meant. I thought you were like threatening him with.
Oh no, I'm not Mike Tyson. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'll fuck you till you love me type shit. That's crazy.
No, thank you.
He
said he didn't seem up to the date idea. I did bring that up to him. He was like, I don't know.
What I said was, don't bring that bitch to my house. Is all I said to you.
You see the vulgar language. This is what we need to work on.
Very romantic. I'm sure the lady's gonna love that. You're like, don't bring the bitch to my house.
Some white girl.
If you see this clip, it's really not how I feel, ma'am. Damn.
The older lady, ma'am.
Madam.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, Roddy already knows. I want to deal with a madam, not a
madam.
Let me bring something up here. You're gonna like this, Roddy. So the other night we're talking, me, Leonard, and Eddie. It's like literally last night, and this topic came up about if they would date a woman who didn't watch anime, and these two weebs said they wouldn't date a girl who doesn't watch anime, and I'm like, if they have everything else but they don't watch these cartoons of these guys battling and oh, I'm gonna go on an excavation through the freaking forest. But they got good pussy, they cooking, they funny. You're not gonna you crazy?
I'm not
Jesus.
Fuck
dating
that
them.
bitch. You heard?
That's the fucking deal breaker.
I stand by what I said.
She
I
gives
stand on
she
All
business.
you gotta do, listen, I'm not even saying she has to like it, but she has to be willing to sit down and watch it with me. That's all I'm saying.
Can't you just do something else while you guys do that? Can't she
No,
make or
no.
something? Or go knit or
I've
something?
already had this experience with my ex-girlfriend. She hated anime. She didn't want to watch it. And then as soon as we break up, now she likes anime.
You
So I ain't dealing with no
dump
hoes.
the trauma. You gotta leave that
I was
trauma.
gonna say because it's not like
I
Griddy
I
said.
can't. Hoes be lying to me about them liking anime.
It's not like Griddy said she hates anime. Just she doesn't necessarily
Just
hate
watch
anime.
it.
She just doesn't like it. She's just not into it. But she doesn't
She
like
could
hate
literally
it.
do
Well,
something-
she's not willing to sit down and watch that with me.
She's not
then,
trying to
you should
stop
hit the
you
brake.
from watching it. She just wouldn't watch it herself.
No, but she would complain when I'm watching it. Like,
No, she doesn't. It's like any other
I-
hobby. I didn't
Yeah.
say she would complain. I said she's perfect in every way, but she doesn't watch anime.
I'll think about it.
Oh,
Like she doesn't hate it. She doesn't like post on her Facebook about how much it sucks or anything. It's just she just doesn't watch
tell
it.
you about it. Leonard, you're sticking strong to that.
I'm standing on business.
He has to watch anime.
I ask you.
Thank God it wasn't crucial in you losing your virginity because we wouldn't get it. I don't know how far we'd get.
You're
Thank
going
God.
around asking sex workers if they like
But only a
anime.
fucking sex worker if she likes anime.
Oh, well, that's a good
well,
thing about the sex work is they'll
our
tell you whatever
next,
you want to hear for the
our
money.
next thing should be getting you a wife, like the perfect wife for you, Leonard. See if we can find that woman that likes anime, that's into everything you like. See if we could find your Cinderella here.
That's a good
I
idea.
mean, if you do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, see, he's down. That's what I like about Leonard, man. He's always down. He's always down. Like
He's down to date a girl that don't like anime.
he's well,
He ain't
yeah,
down with that.
except for that. But he's down. But when you present
I'm
ideas, he's
fine.
usually down. Like he'll
You know
watch
what? Let me tell you, dude.
he'll watch gore
I'm
videos
stunned.
and shit.
He's more willing. He's more willing than I am. For crazy ideas, that's for sure.
Let me tell you this. I'm stunned because it's very seldom, right, that I have dated a woman that has the same interests as me. And it's pretty much been like that almost my whole life. I think maybe we can't even say dated, but I've been like, in situationships with like one or two women who've liked the same things. Let me like three, let's say. Women who like, but people who I've dated, they don't like any of the same things. Like, I literally don't care about that. I don't care if they like wrestling, if they like horror movies, if they like anything, the same podcast, the same music. I do not care about interests almost at all. It really doesn't bother me.
I think I'm the same way. And the thing that bothered me was the fakers, the ones that would tell me they like shit, so that like to get on my good side. And then it's
Yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure you don't. Like you're just saying that to get on my good side. And for sure, and you can always tell when they're lying. And like that
I mean,
bothered me
yeah,
more than if they would have just been honest and been like, no, I don't like, whatever it is, movie or whatever music it is. It's like, just say
Yeah.
that. Like, I'm not going to, like, that's not going to be a deal breaker for me. What might be a deal breaker is you fucking lying to me.
About that shit. I mean, there's got to be some things. There's got to be things in common, obviously. But like my biggest things, let's say like horror movies or wrestling. I've never dated a girl like wrestling ever,
Yeah.
ever. That never bothered me. Never occurred to me. I think maybe only two girls that liked horror movies. That was it. And even those women, we barely talked about horror movies. We talk about other shit. So that never bothered me. So to hear y'all say that this date is gonna hinge on this relationship is gonna hinge on one little minuscule aspect.
And everything else is perfect.
That's a lot easier for her. All
Huh?
I'm saying is it's a lot easier for her to like one thing that I like than like everything I like, I don't care about her music or if she plays games or not. But bitch, you gotta sit down and watch some
You
anime.
don't care about that because you barely listen to music and you're bad at games. That's why you don't care about that.
I love games. What do you mean? How dare you? Fuck you, shithead.
That was pretty good.
These are wild guys. These are wild guys.
It's crazy, man. I mean, and that's
You know what? Me and Leonard be standing on business, and that's what you really got to respect about us.
I respect it in a way. I respect it in a morbid way.
I mean, I guess like the way I'm looking at it is the same way, like how you wouldn't watch that gore video.
Yeah.
Like some things you just aren't gonna do in life.
Right. That's because that's just horrible. That's why I wouldn't watch that.
Yeah.
Sick and twisted and depraved.
You could have been part of that
Damn,
conversation.
Roddy,
man.
how you gonna compare anime to gore videos? Is that how you feel? Anime is just sick and depraved?
Well,
Yeah.
Dead Man Wonderland was like sick and depraved.
Shut up, Leonard. Don't be giving them ammo. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be backing me up, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
What's
I'm sorry.
what's the word for anime that's porn?
Oh,
hentai?
Hentai. You guys like hentai shit too?
Oh
No.
yeah, why not? I was watching hentai yesterday.
What'd you say, Leonard? Did you say yes or no?
No, I do not watch that.
Really?
Damn,
Maybe I
Leonard,
should.
you a fake ass anime
Wait,
fan,
but
dude.
you like,
Fake ass.
but you like porn, right?
I do.
You don't like hentai. That's interesting.
What's your shit in porn? What do you watch when you like? What's your search?
Lesbian, Latinos, or Japanese.
Lesbian Latinas. See, I respect
Or
that.
Japanese.
I respect that.
My man just types in lesbian and then just picks like a random nationality. And that's it.
I
That's
respect
his
that
search.
there's
That's
no
his search.
dicks involved in Leonard's porn, and I don't really seek out lesbian stuff like that. But when I run into it, I find it extremely hot, and I feel like I need to be watching it more. Leonard, do you like the strap-on stuff, or just only like making out
Lesbian,
and shit?
Coochie eating, clothes taken off.
Do you like the strap-on stuff though?
Did he leave?
That just break his brain.
He does not ever respond.
No.
You don't like
You don't
strap-on.
like the
No.
strap-on stuff.
My Wi-Fi went out for like 2 seconds.
Okay.
So no
No.
strap-on for
No
you.
strap-on stuff. Just like the whenever I come across it, same thing. Like I don't seek it out, but if it comes up somewhere and it's lesbian porn, like the hottest part to me is just when they're making out. Once they start like doing more
Yeah,
sexual stuff,
yeah.
it's like I'll switch. I'll leave it. But when they're making out, that's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Before-
Or one is like a dom. Like one is like a lesbian scene, but one is a dom and
Yeah.
she's like spanking her and shit. That's pretty lit.
Lesbian
Skin
So-
Diamond was like that. I watched that when I was younger.
What was it?
See our content. Skin Diamond.
Jen Diamond?
Skin
Diamond.
Okay.
Go look
Yeah.
her up.
She was like a porn star I used to watch when I was younger.
Have you ever watched hentai at all, Roddy?
Not. No, I wouldn't say watch it. Like same thing. I've come across it, but it's not something I really leave it on.
Well, the thing
You
about
don't want to watch.
hentai
You don't want to watch MILF Manor or Brother
thing about
Mother Knows
hentai-
Breast.
is that it's pretty extreme. It's not just like two Japanese cartoons fucking. It's usually like somebody's getting electrocuted, somebody's getting there's a lot of tentacles, right, Eddie? Like a lot of like tentacles being inserted in.
It sounds like you're just talking about Euphoria, where bitches are getting locked into electric chairs and getting raped and then killed.
I feel like every time I hear about hentai, some extreme stuff is going on.
Yeah,
Like people
I've heard a
getting-
lot of that stuff too, and it makes sense though. Like if you're gonna do a cartoon with it, you might as well do stuff that you couldn't do in real life. You know, you can't do that with real actors.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just strap a bitch to an electric chair.
I feel like I hear a lot about that. It's like a lot of, like kind of not horror, but stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like people are getting like kidnapped and
It's a little
raped and stuff
extreme
like that.
Shit like that.
That's a lot of hentai shit.
So I have a question for you guys, bringing it back to the lesbian porn, right? So back in the day, I used to be on watching shit on the hub, and I found these like weird like it was like the thumbnail wasn't even porn. It was like wrestling. It was like two chicks just wrestling. And whoever wins is the one that throws the strap on and starts pounding the shit out of the other. And that's funny because like you got to fight to be the dom in that.
Yeah.
Like you got to win.
I think
You
I
wanna
seen that
throw
one.
the strap on.
That's reasonable. Yeah, why not?
I think I seen that one back in the day.
I'm gonna go watch that
I
right
bet you have. You are
I mean
you are a
that
lesbian connoisseur.
that's even that, and that's the thing. Even if you're not, that sounds entertainment just on its own. Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause, like first of all they're beating each other up, and then someone gets fucked at the end. It's great.
yeah,
Oh, you put us on.
they need to bring that into the WWE. Someone should get fucked at the end.
Maybe they'll do that for
The
the,
loser,
episode of Raw.
the loser has to take it from a strap on. That's crazy.
That'll be lit.
Weren't you just telling me about Griddy how
I was just telling him
women
how
wrestlers used to go crazy back in the day?
I was just telling him all about the old bra and panty matches
No, I
and
love
like
that shit. Yeah.
all all those matches that the women used to have, where they basically was just like sexualize them, where they had like schoolgirl
Now
matches,
picture
and, like,
that, but
pillow
now Trish
fights.
won,
But at the
right?
end, they get to fuck.
Picture that, but Trish won, and now she throws the strap on off.
That'd
Yeah.
be great. That's what we
See,
hope
and that
for.
was I always go back to the same match. It was a Lita versus Trish Stratus match. It's Brian Panty's match.
Mhm.
Fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. It's
Women's
from like 20
match.
years ago or so, and it's fucking still amazing.
They did a lot of bra and panty matches, a lot of lingerie pillow fights, stuff like that. Eddie, you missed out, man. You missed out on.
Then that
peak era.
that WCW one I
listen.
told you about, the Viagra match with Billy Kidman and I think it was the franchise.
Oh, Viagra on a pole, right?
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and so at the end, the franchise, I think it was the franchise, he won and he stuffed all the Viagra down Billy Kidman's throat. And then, the Nitro girls all left with Billy Kidman because he had a massive heart on. So it was like, so that was the whole thing.
So he
like,
really won at the end.
yeah,
of the night.
that's what they said. Like, oh well, a franchise won the match, but Billy Kidman won it life or some shit like that.
Yeah. That's sick.
It was fucking awesome.
That's how it used to be back in the day, man.
Yeah, those were the matches. You know,
No.
that's when wrestling was great.
Hell yeah.
Make
I was
fucking
telling you, they used to have the Divas magazine where used to be like in their swimsuits and lingerie. I had those at like 8 years old.
hell yeah. Those were all that shit was.
I didn't
awesome.
know that was a thing.
I'm about to see if I can find some of those on eBay.
My man's gonna buy the old mag.
I remember
Bro, I
the
don't think you
specific-
wanna
I remember
buy
the
that,
Chris.
It's all.
Why would I not want to buy that? Oh,
What
might
if
be
it's all
sticky?
sticky? Yeah.
I don't know. You don't know what you're gonna find when you turn a page, brother.
All the
Oh
pages
my
stuck
God, the
together.
You don't know
picture-
what kind of
sticking
stains are
together.
gonna be in that book.
Yeah.
Gonna be sticking together. Oh god.
You just bought someone's cum online.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, yo, bro, I bought the magazine and I'm missing page 15. He's like, nah, they're just stuck together, bro.
It's there. You just gotta.
This is the exact one. This is the exact one. $25. Jingle bells. This is the exact magazine I'm pretty sure I had. This was my favorite,
shit.
dude.
I
I'm
didn't
about to
have
buy
that
this.
magazine, but I remember I used to jerk off the pictures to those the pictures that were.
Oh my god. this
Those were the
magazine
things
was
where I
lit.
would like go on Google and look up the pictures and fucking jerk off to that shit.
Hell yeah.
Like way
It's
back in
very
the day.
good condition. Let's see.
Cum
Yeah, I
free.
remember pictures like this.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I get some pages with some interesting smells and different colors.
Just straight up ads. Like, is this from a cum free home or?
Free
Is
environment.
this magazine come free? My man immediately responds like, "What do you think?"
Or what do you think happened with this book?
If it's not in the plastic, you can't trust it.
That's true. That's a good
You could
rule
have
of
just
thumb.
put it in a plastic and still have cum on it. You know.
Oh god.
The plastic is stained. My man was just jerking it onto the cover.
Ugh. That's
I used to
fucking-
bring this on the bus with me and everything to show my friends, like, yo, look at this.
Jesus Christ.
Shared the wealth.
Hell yeah. I think
Yeah, well,
we're reaching the end of the episode, guys. And on my show, you've done it before, Griddy. These guys may or may not know. At the end of our show, we go through and tell us one
Valuable life lessons.
valuable life lesson that you learned on this show, on the episode. So who wants to start? You want to
can I
start,
go
Griddy?
first?
You want to go first? Go ahead, EJ.
Hell yeah! I learned that when you owe a motherfucker money, you pay them that motherfucking money. That's what I learned.
Valuable life lessons.
Yes, that
You
is.
stole.
That is. That's true.
I realized to not buy any magazines on eBay unless you have the plastic cover on them. You never know what you're
Valuable
gonna
life
find. I didn't even think of that.
That's good. That's good. See, you could have just ordered that and gotten a cum covered magazine. But
I'm
thanks.
glad you guys talked me into my senses.
Yeah.
I learned that hentai is extremely dangerous and no one should watch it.
What? When the hell did we say that?
No one said it was dangerous and people
What
shouldn't
the
watch
hell?
it.
You wasn't listening.
Yeah. How did you learn that? How did you come to that conclusion, Leonard?
Electrical chairs and raping, that just sounds diabolically insane.
Oh.
It's cartoons.
Yeah, it's cartoons.
It's fake. It's not real. Nobody's real.
Fake.
It's all he thinks this might be based on a true story. A lot
Oh
of
yeah, after watching this fucking video, you're telling people don't watch hentai, it's dangerous. This guy just watched some dude get his face cut in a hamburger.
Valuable
You know what's
life
funny? This is the
lessons.
second time you've done that. Listen to this. So I forgot. He said when we were talking about Justin liking praise kink on Instagram, you know, the girl telling him good boy and all that stuff. And Leonard told him to go seek help. So Justin texted me, he goes, "Can you believe this guy Leonard telling me to go seek help?" And I was like, "Yeah, wasn't he watching like people get their fucking head chopped off and people get shot, and he's telling Justin to seek help? That's hypocritical."
Different things.
Yeah, yours is the worst.
You might need more help for the shit we were watching earlier. So.
We need to bring a therapist in here and talk to all y'all about y'all proclivities.
See,
You
now that's-
too. What do you mean? You act like
me,
you
well, I don't watch that. I don't watch that.
Hey, get
I
Tony
want
to do
people
it.
get shot
Tony's
that they deserve to be shot. That's who I watch.
I have to go watch that video in a couple hours before you go to bed.
Oh,
the bloody
Oh,
one, the Fungi Town. Well, Tony could come in. She's a therapist. She could be our therapist.
I think that's the wrong kind of therapist we need.
yeah, yeah, that's a sex therapist.
Yeah.
Gonna awaken some other shit inside of y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know why you say y'all like you're not gonna be there.
I don't do that. I'll be there, but I don't participate in those activities.
You're not in that.
You're gonna
huh?
have to.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Nobody's
to.
coming on the camera.
I think
You
that
don't think you're strange for trying to buy a 15-year-old magazine?
it was.
You don't think you have issues, that buddy?
How is that strange? It's a magazine that I looked at as a child.
Did you read the articles, like, truthfully?
Yeah, I mean, I had that for so long. I probably read a few of the articles after a while. You know,
After a while.
this was before you had iPads and stuff. So I was probably bored one day, and I was probably like, let's see what Trish Stratus did today. Let's see what she wrote about. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. Because I had a bunch of WCW magazines that also eventually got read.
Yeah, eventually. It's like, Playboy, but you read the articles eventually.
Eventually. The stupid
Once
comics.
all the pictures were worn down and faded. You were like, all I could do is read now.
They're all creased out and shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Nothing wrong with
my
Valuable life
was
lessons.
that Leonard, well, not Leonard, but I did not know that black people like their meat super scorched. So that's good to know. I mean, what if I'm dating like a black chick? I know how to cook her meat.
Valuable life lessons.
Well, ask her first before you cook the meat, because she may have a different response.
So now you're telling me not all black people like the same things.
Some look like Wonder Bread, so
Oh, shit.
I think if you had to guess, you'd be more likely to be right if you just burned it. Just burn it. Just burn it.
I'll tell you something right now. Burnt is a lot closer to what they want than raw is.
Exactly.
Mind blown. But that's the thing. That's why I like talking to you, to people from different upbringings like that, because I learn all sorts of good things.
Right.
Hell yeah. So I think what's that?
Now I want a steak.
I just had one right before this. It was great.
Really?
Hell yeah. I got mad.
Oh, well, it's way later over there, huh? Where you?
Yeah.
What is
11
it?
o'clock
11
now.
o'clock out there.
11.
Is it 11 o'clock
early
for
for
you
me.
also, EJ?
I think we're in the same time zone. So yeah, if Thomas says it's 11, it's probably 11.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, we'll go ahead
Early
and
for us.
say
Very
goodbye.
early for us.
I recommend going back. This is coming out this next Tuesday, so I recommend going back, listening to last week's episode of Griddy Knows Best, because it's like a precursor to this. Same group of dudes talking a lot of the similar shit. I think Griddy does a lot more preparing and structure to the show. But I like this because we got to watch gore videos.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I like the more improvisational feel of the show. I don't like that I gotta go through a list of things to prepare for. And
You don't gotta go
forget to
through
watch
shit.
it.
What are you talking about? You just show up.
Some notes on
Dare you.
that.
You don't gotta take notes on nothing. I told you to watch one thing. What I tell you, what you have to watch for? You have to watch that video of the Chipotle girl. Get out of here. Even the episode we did on all the murders, you could just show up. Shut up. I gotta prepare. You don't gotta prepare for nothing. You just gotta roll out of bed.
He's comparing shows now. I didn't say I did. I was just saying go watch
I
it.
gotta prepare. That's the most preposterous thing I ever heard. That he gotta prepare. He's just he don't prepare for nothing.
Shit. Well, go watch that, and then go watch this, and we'll do some more in
And
the
we're
future.
great. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Yeah, take us out, Leonard. You're good at fucking intros and outros and shit.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on Roddy's. Was it Roddy TV?
That's right.
Yeah. So go like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm glad y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Hell yeah.
Ladies, don't forget to kiss Roddy, your host.
Yeah, see? He's a fucking wingman, too.
Hollywood piece of
Recording
garbage.
in progress.
Uh-oh.
Shut up, bitch. I hate that.
Recording.
I hate that voice. We are not recording.
You can turn that shit off or what?
Yeah, turn
Do
it
you
off.
want the-
Surprise us.
you-
You know, you got to be manipulative. You got to
I
never
didn't know you
know
could-
when it's recording.
I didn't know you could turn it off. I don't use Zoom like that.